Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I am so excited for what is happening here in a few minutes. Spencer Kane is joining us in studio. We're going to be hanging out with him, but I just want my buddy to the right, Victor the Rock, to know that you have been amazing today. So glad you've been able to join us today. It's just, it's glad to have you with us. So you were gone last week because of spring break and the craziness and all about that. But can you just tell the people what kind of bedroom situation you were staying in, because you were on spring break, but you went with the basketball team and they put you up in a nice little shindig.
Oh yeah, so I was gone for 2 weeks. Last week was my spring break, I just went home, but the week before that was nationals for basketball. We were over in Iowa, and on our way down, we stayed at a nice Hampton Inn. You know, we had lovely beds, like sleeping on a cloud. Then when we got to Sioux City, the hotel, if this says anything for it, it's closing in June. So our beds were pretty much like worse than sleeping on the floor. I mean, tossing and turning each night, just no comfortability. And then when I woke up in the morning, just head hurting, body aching, and then I had to get to work, you know. So not the best situation, but hey, gotta play with the cards you're given, and everything worked out in the end, though.
Definitely, and I'm glad that you're here back with us doing what you do. Now, I know a lot of you might be sleeping in the same situation. A lot of you might be going through different situations in your life. We know that times life can get rough, and that's why they invented these super smart people invented the app Go Tandem. Now, it is a free app for your smartphone. Now, what is amazing about it is it can send you verses. It can send you different kind of verses of stuff that you are dealing with. So if you are struggling with different topics, it will send it to your phone if you set it up. Now, if you know that maybe you're going to lunch every day is just a hard day for you, or it's a hard struggle, or you know when you get home from school you want to cut, Go Tandem, you can set it up where it can send you verses at certain times during the day to help you know truth. And truth is always key. Now, I'm going to read probably one of the most popular verses out there. It's John 3:16, but I wanted to read it from the Message. And it's really unique from a different kind of writing. The Message is more for today, but I just want to give you guys just a little bit of truth today. And maybe some of you have never heard it out there. But if you have or you haven't, just please pay attention to just the words that are said. John 3:16 states, "This is how much God loved the world. He gave his Son, his one and only Son. And this is why, I wrote it wrong. And this is why, so I wrote it wrong and I wrote parentheses and I messed up. No, and this is why, so that no one need be destroyed. By believing in him, anyone can have whole and lasting life." Now, the main part that I want to catch up to, and I'm sorry that I messed up with my own writing, it goes, anyone can have whole and lasting life. Now, a lot of you out there are saying, I'm not good enough. A lot of you out there say, I'm not good enough. A lot of you say, I messed up. I've made too many mistakes. God doesn't look at that. God loves you for who you are, where you're at in this moment. It says anyone, doesn't it? It doesn't say anyone except. It doesn't say anyone but. It says anyone can have a whole and lasting life. And that's by believing in him. And so I really want you today to think about what that looks like in your life. What does it look like to really believe in him and trust in him? So I know you're heading out. Is there anything you would like to add to that or add on your way out for us today?
I mean, just going off of what you just said, absolutely. Just trust in him, and don't think your actions are going to make him think any differently of you, because he sees who you are on the inside. You are his child, and he will love you no matter what. Through thick and thin, he is there for us. And that's just one thing people have to remember, is that God does not forget about you. He is always there. He's always over your shoulder, even when the times are rough. And that's just what people have to remember. I know that I've gone through some rough times when I had overweight issues, or just through some sickness my family had, and sometimes I would be like, you know, where is he? Where is he? But then we just have to have that patience, and he's right there. You just have to pay attention and open your eyes. And he's been there all along.
Cool. Cool. Well, thanks for being with us today. Spencer's going to be coming with us very, very soon, if not the next break, very soon. So make sure you stick around. We'll be giving away a T-shirt from him and all that. So make sure you go check out Go Tandem free app today. Next up, Lindsey Sterling here on Remedy Live, where we chat, listen, and love.